Good morning, everyone. It's John here, reporting live from the news desk at the Altcoingazette in my car. It is just freezing here. I'm in North Florida. Oh gosh, man. And there's other freezing things too, like the price of Bitcoin is tanking. It's down to like 33,500 this morning. Futures are rolling over, tanking. Is this the taper tantrum again? Is the Federal Reserve going to raise interest rates? Oh my gosh, we got all this earnings news too on deck with Apple Computer and Microsoft. So we're just kind of hunkering down here and trying to stay warm, trying to survive economically like everybody else. Well, I'll tell you. And Ethereum's off. Where's the bottom in Ethereum? The real challenge that's going on in the economy now is the Federal Reserve. The old saying says you can't fight the Fed. And this is so interesting too. You see now that bubble or balloon of Bitcoin at 68, 70,000 USD, and now it's deflating. So as the Federal Reserve contemplates increasing interest rates, is this the taper tantrum again? Remember back in, 2014? The U.S. Federal Reserve increased interest rates a few times, and then the stock market rolled over and tanked, and then they reacted, I guess, in a sense, and then, okay, we have to lower interest rates again. I don't think, personally, in order to defend against inflation and now hyperinflation and unemployment, it could have to, the scenario would be comparable to like 1980, where the Federal Reserve increased interest rates up to 18%, 20%. And if that transpires, then the question is economic depression, 1929 to 1932 scenario again. So this is, I kind of think out loud, and this is what I think. Again, it's not investment advice. I'm not an investment advisor, but my perspective is that I don't think that the Federal Reserve can increase interest rates long term and then take interest rates up to 18%. I don't see it happening. Anything's possible though, but it's interesting to see now these assets that are inflation hedges like Bitcoin that are leveraged, all these margin calls. And our heart goes out to those that are affected by margin calls on the different crypto exchanges. I own Bitcoin in fairness and fair disclosure. And to see the history of Bitcoin, four times it's had like an 80 or 90% price retracement. So now it's had between a 50 to 55% price retracement. So it's called catch the falling knife as the market and price of Bitcoin is tanking. Where's support at? Where is support in Bitcoin? Where's that bottom? And then it goes back up again. Bitcoin, anything's possible in the realm of investing and speculation. Again, not investment advice, but Bitcoin could go to zero, become worthless, or it could go to $1 million per coin. Who knows, right? So we're just trying to hunker down here and stay warm in northern Florida. And we thank you so much for the support of the Altcoingazette. And we know that our videos are a bit awkward and they're unedited, but you can always support us down below, and we're 100% crowdfunded, and you can read all of our materials. You can see our ebooks on Kindle are free, and it's freely given, it's freely received. But this is our perspective. This is a fascinating time. Now, the big tech wreck that's transpiring. Peloton stock is off just huge. These companies, the stay-at-home companies, their stock shares are starting to roll over. And so there's a shift, I guess, in the economy now where the economy's opening back up again. And so the stay-at-home play could be over. But as far as big tech is concerned, Facebook and Apple and Microsoft and these great companies, they're not going anywhere. They're not going to go out of business. It's not over, It's not over until it's over. like they say, right? So it's just time for sector rotation. And it seems like the play right now is inflation fighting unemployment, tech wreck, the deleveraging of the economy, assets that are inflation-based, hedges. And I own precious metals. I own, in fair disclosure, I own Bitcoin. Ethereum is off, trading off big. Solana, Cardano. Boy, these cryptos are really selling off. So where do they find support? And I guess it's all the whole play right now is don't fight the Fed. You know, and looking at all of these news stories for the Federal Reserve and raising of interest rates and deleveraging of the economy. I know it's repetitive, but this is a fascinating time to be in the capital markets. I own the S&P 500 fund too. I've earned a fortune in the S&P 500. And so now it's starting to roll over though. And so now what happens? So we just, a coldness in the markets right now. So we just kind of hunker down and purchase more silver bullion, you know, and just kind of sit tight. And then just, we're so thankful here at the Altcoingazette. Again, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, share it with your friends, and always remember, you know, to be blessed. You're important. You're important to us as the readers of the Altcoingazette. Hey, have an awesome, wonderful day, okay?